Good morning everybody. Today we are going to study the last part of the time value of money module, that is loan amortization schedule. This is very important from the examination point of view, as one case study of 10 marks would be there on loan amortization schedule. So I want you to listen to this video very carefully and try to understand each and every step that we do in this particular problem. Okay. So let's directly go ahead with the problem. Okay, we have already studied the formula of loan amortization. Okay, loan amortization, if you remember, we had done it in present value. Okay, where we studied present value of annuity and then we studied the loan amortization. Okay, or capital recovery, where I said, okay, in annuity, A would be given and you have to find out present value of annuity, whereas in case of loan amortization, present value would be given to you and you need to require to find out A. Now here in loan amortization, okay, A represents the annual installment. Okay, we also call it as annuity or we call it as annual installments. Okay, with this basic, let's just start with this particular problem. Okay. Mr. P has taken a loan of 5 lakh. Now first of all, we need to understand, when do we take this loan? Do we take this loan today, that is at present, or do we take it in future? We take it in present, so it is the present value. So 5 lakh is the present value which has already been given to you, right? So 5 lakh is the present value. So I hope that is clear. For a period of 5 years, so N is 5 years at 12%, so I is 12%. Calculate the yearly installments. Now they have asked you to calculate yearly installments. Now what does yearly installment means? Yearly installments means you have to find out A. Okay, so the present value is given and we have to find out A. That means we are going to use the formula of present value of annuity. Now installment to be paid to repay the loan. Also prepare loan amortization schedule. Now this is very important. This is something new. Okay, we have to prepare a loan amortization schedule. Okay, before going ahead with preparation of loan amortization schedule, first we need to know how much is the annual installment, that is yearly installment. First we need to calculate that and then we can go ahead with calculation of or preparation of the loan amortization schedule. So let's understand the formula. Present value of annuity is equal to A into bracket 1 upon I minus 1 upon I into 1 plus I raised to n, where present value of annuity given to us is 5 lakh. So 5 lakhs comes over here. Okay, annuity we don't know, that is the installment is not known to us. I is 12%, so 0.12 and n is 5 years. So all these things are given. When you substitute the value, you get 8.33 minus 4.73, that is 3.6a. So 5 lakh is equal to 3.6a. A is equal to 5 lakh divided by 3.6, which gives you 1,38,888 approximately. So what is this 1,38,888? 1,38,888 is your A, or also your yearly installments. This is also your yearly installments which is asked to you. So you have already done the first part of the problem, that is you have calculated the yearly installment, which is 1,38,888. Now once we have calculated this, we have to go ahead with the next part, that is preparing the loan amortization schedule. Now what is this loan amortization schedule? How does it look like? Okay, let's see it in the next slide. So this is how your loan amortization schedule looks like. Okay, it is very simple to understand it. You have to just understand 1 year. Once you understand the first year, you will be able to understand all the years. Now this is your loan amortization schedule, which has 5 columns. First one is the year. It may be year. Sometimes you may be given a question to calculate monthly installment, so it changes to months. Loan outstanding, installment, how much is the installment? So installment, if you see, it is 1,38,888, which we have calculated in the previous slide, 1,38,888, right? So in the previous slide, if you remember, we had already calculated this yearly installment, that is 1,38,888. So the installments are done. I'll just repeat. First is year, second is loan outstanding, then installment, interest and principal. Now how do we calculate this? Let's understand. Please listen to it very carefully. First of all, in the year 1 you had taken a loan of 5 lakh rupees. So the amount loan outstanding at the beginning of the year 1 is 5 lakh rupees. Installment for all the years would remain the same, that is 1,38,888, as we have calculated in the previous slide. Using the present value of annuity formula, we have calculated A, which is 1,38,888. The installments would be 1,38,888 for all the years. Then interest. Now how do we calculate interest? If you remember, the rate of interest given to us is 12% per annum. So remember this, 12% per annum. Okay. Now 12% per annum on the loan which is outstanding. So 5 lakh into 12% gives you 60,000 rupees. I hope you're clear. I'm repeating it once again. How do we calculate interest? It is 5 lakh, that is the loan outstanding, into the rate of interest, that is 12%. So once you multiply it by 12%, you will get 60,000. Okay. So instead, loan outstanding is clear, installment is already calculated, interest is clear. Now how do we calculate this principal amount? Now always remember, this installment amount includes both interest and principal. It is the total of interest and principal. So when you add interest plus principal, you get the installment amount, or A. So as said, this includes interest and principal. Now we know the installment amount, we know the interest amount. Can we find out principal? Yes. How do we do that? Installment minus interest will give you principal. So 1,38,888 minus 60,000 will give you 78,888. I'm repeating, principal amount is nothing but installment minus interest will give you the principal amount. Then coming to the second year, I hope you're clear with this 5 years, because the loan period is for 5 years, so we are taking 5 years into consideration. Okay. So second year, how much is the loan outstanding now? In the first year, the loan outstanding was 5 lakh, out of which you paid the principal of 78,000. So out of 5 lakh, 78,000 is already paid. So how much is remaining? 4,21,112. Now how did we get that? It is 5 lakh minus 78,888 will give you 4,21,112. Once that is done, then again the installment is already known, which is fixed. Interest. Now interest on what? Interest on the loan which is outstanding. At what rate? At 12%. So 4,21,112 into 12% will give you 50,533 approximately. Okay. Once we calculate interest, then how do we calculate principal? It is installment minus interest will give you the principal amount. So 1,38,888 minus 50,533 is 88,355. Then comes third year. I hope you're clear till the second year. Now third year is, how did we get this amount? Yes, it is 4,21,112, that is the loan which was outstanding in the second year, minus the principal which was paid in the second year. So 4,21,112 minus 88,355 will give you 3,32,757. I hope again you're clear with this amount of 3,32,757. I'll repeat, it is 4,21,112 minus 88,355. Then the same process continues. Installment is known to us. Interest is nothing but 3,32,757 into 12% again. Why 12%? Because the rate of interest is 12%. So if you multiply this by 12%, you get 39,931 as the interest. Now how do we calculate principal? It is installment minus interest gives you principal. Once you get the principal, let's go to the fourth year. Now how do we calculate the loan outstanding for the fourth year? It is 3,32,757 minus 98,957. You get 2,33,800. This process continues, and the installment, again interest is calculated on this at 12% per annum, and then 1,38,888 minus 28,000 gives you 1,10,832. Coming to the fifth year, which is the last year. Now last year you have to be very careful. Okay, last year again 2,33,800 minus 1,10,832 gives you 1,22,967. Now this is the loan which is outstanding in the last year. That means we have to repay this entire amount in this year itself. Again the installment remains same, 1,38,888. Interest is again calculated on this value at 12% per annum, as usual what we have done for previous years. So 1,22,967 into 12% gives you 14,756. Now this is very important. Okay, usually what we do, it is 1,38,000, that is installment minus interest will give you this amount. But in this year, if you do this installment minus interest, you get an amount which is more than this, which cannot be. Okay, this happens because of rounding off. We have not taken any decimal point, and we have rounded off all the figures, especially the interest figures. We have rounded it off, and that is the reason why this difference is coming. Okay, doesn't matter. How it is done is, whatever is the interest, let it be. This principal amount would be equal to the loan outstanding amount in the last year only. That is the adjusted figure. This is called as the adjusted figure. Okay, so always remember, in the last year you will not get an exact value. If you minus these two, you will not get exact value. Since we have to repay the loan, this entire amount has to be repaid in the last year. The same amount will come as principal amount only in the last year. I am repeating, it's only in the last year. This is an adjustment. Okay, and that is the reason, if you see, I have put a star over here. Okay, because it represents an adjustment. I hope you're clear with this loan amortization schedule. Okay, this normally comes for 10 marks. So it includes calculation of installment first using the formula, and then preparing this entire schedule, that is the loan amortization schedule. I hope you're clear with this entire process of loan amortization schedule. In yesterday I have shared an assignment sheet or the questions on effective interest rate. Below that there are two problems which are related to loan amortization schedule. One problem is on annual basis, second problem is on monthly basis. You have to use your brain to calculate the installment on a monthly basis, because it is not yearly. The interest is given on yearly basis, but you have to calculate it on monthly basis. So what changes happen? Okay, I'll just give you a hint. You have to use M in case of the second problem. So how do you use it? Depends on you. In the next video, I'll be helping you out with the answer of that particular problem. I hope you're clear with this loan amortization schedule. Kindly go through the video again and then solve the two problems which are given to you. Thank you.